Yes.
So we should start. It is already 2:11. So very good afternoon to everyone present here. I am Darpan Boshak, a third year undergraduate student from Department of Geology, Ashutosh College, and also the secretary of the Geo-Science Society. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this talk show. Our speaker for the day is Aditya. Will be sharing his insights and experiences with us, something we have been all eagerly looking forward to. The Geoscience Society began back in 2023, initially as a small WhatsApp group, students from different colleges across West Bengal under one common platform. Our community might be small, but it is united by a shared passion for Earth and its processes and the science behind it. Earlier this year, we extended our reach to LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, connecting with more geology enthusiasts and professionals across the state and beyond, making our network even larger and more interactive. Without any further delay, I would like to hand it over to today's host, Srijita, who will continue the session and take forward the conversation with Aditya. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dorponda. Good afternoon to one and all present here. On behalf of the Geo-Science Society, I warmly welcome you all to today's session of our talk show. I am Srijita Mondol from Jadavpur Government College and a member of the Geo-Science Society, and I am delighted to be your host for this show. Before we begin, I would like to take a moment to thank everyone for the wonderful response to our previous talk show with Mr. Polash Das, where he presented a session on hydrogeology. It was a great success, and we are truly grateful for the enthusiasm and participation from all of you. Today, we have with us Mr. Aditya Roy, who completed his B.Sc in Geology from Jadavpur University and M.Sc in Applied Geology from IIT Bombay. He is currently working as a petrophysicist at ExxonMobil. In this session, he will be giving us on how to make an impressive CV and how to apply for internships, something every student can benefit from. Please keep your questions ready in the chat box. We will surely take them up. So, without any further delay, let's warmly welcome Mr. Aditya Roy.
Okay. Okay. You will now.
Yes.
Am I audible? Okay. So thank you, Srijita, as I just mentioned. Uh, so today I will mostly be talking about CVs and internships. And so one thing I'd like to mention is that I don't have a script for this meeting. So I'd like, if it is interactive, you can ask me questions, but as there are a good amount of students here, so maybe I will pause in between my talk for a few times, and somebody, most probably Shijita, will deliver me some of the questions, some of the highlighted questions that I will mention, that I will address. Just a second. Yeah, sorry for that. So before I start, Shrita mentioned that I'm a petrophysicist, and why? Like, do you know why they chose me to like deliver these talk on CVs and internships, because the job I'm doing, I basically got it for my CV and my internship. I did an internship in ExxonMobil in 2024 for 2 months, and they liked my work and they offered me a full-time position. So I'm currently working there as a petrophysicist. But I worked worked as a seismic interpreter and geophysicist, but later I joined as a petrophysicist. So before I jump into the CV, I'd like to like introduce myself. Uh, I am from Kolkata. I did my master's from IIT Bombay, and I love photography and I watch a lot of movies. So if any of you have any suggestions of movies, please ping me up. I'll pin my email ID. I am always there for it. Okay, let's just start. Darpan, I have to present my entire screen, right?
Yeah, the interest.
Okay. In both the links. Right. Okay. My screen is visible, right? So I have to present in the third link as well, or two of them? Fine. Okay. Okay then. Cool. See, the CV. This is, if you can see it. Can everybody see it? That's the first question. Okay. Cool. See, first I'll start with a myth buster. Okay. If you have an excellent CV, like one of a kind, you're topper of your class, you have done tons of internships, you have received trophies, medals, you have excelled in every field of your career, then your CV will get maximum 8 to 10 seconds of the 10 seconds of attention of the interviewer. If you have a bad CV, it will not, if they will not even give you 2 seconds. Okay. So, and 10 seconds is a lot. Okay. It might sound less, but it is a lot. And so the main focus of a good CV is to deliver as much message as you can in those 10 seconds. Okay. So you write just cannot just write random things and fill it up. That will bore the interviewer or whoever is filtering out your CVs. So you have to make it a bit more communicative, as I should say. And what I have observed in many CVs is that people like to give their photos. I'm personally not a fan of it. So there is no set pattern for a CV, like this is how you should make it. Every person follows a different pattern. Every institute follows a different pattern. I was I was trained in making a CV by my institute, IIT Bombay, and I liked it the most. Okay, like I have seen other CVs as well, but I liked their pattern most. So I don't prefer to put my photo in that, because I'm sure the interviewer doesn't need to know how I look like. Also, what you want to do is you want to keep a space just before you start with your CV, where you can put your full name, address, email ID, contact, basically the contact details. And you can go to a layout and margins to make this kind of, and go to custom margins. See, the top is about 0.5 inches, left is 0.6 inches, and this too, right is also 0.6 inches. Now the bottom part, you may see the bottom part has too much space. Maybe you can reduce it, doesn't matter. So, okay. Oh, this one? Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Okay. So yeah, first you should start with all the academic achievements and the scholastic achievements that you have earned in these few years of your academia. So I started out with this is the layout of my 2023 CV that I submitted for my internship, and I think this is the most relevant to you. So I am not showing my recent CV. So we will walk through this, and I'll tell you which sections should go first and what kind of how to basically write it. So first should be the academic achievements or the scholastic achievement. Here you will go with your ranks. Maybe you have appeared for JAM, GATE, NET, whatever, or all the trophies that you mentioned, and make sure. Like I have seen a lot of people just writing All India rank 30, All India rank 2, but two out of what? 10 people, that doesn't mean anything, right? You have to write how many people, like All India rank 2 out of 2,000, 4,000 people. You have to write that. That creates a meaning. Just writing your rank seems like you are hiding information. Okay, so avoid that. Always write how many students. Even if you have appeared in JE, that's cool. You have a good percentile in JE, just convert it to how many candidates there were and what was your rank, whatever. Do that. And also to all the awards that you have got, I didn't receive too many. Like I didn't have much extracurriculars. I was not never very good in sports, so I had uh, nothing to add for extracurriculars. So here you will write your academic achievements and always write the most recent on the top. Okay, so in 2023, my jam rank was the most recent achievement that I had, and so this is on the top. Accordingly, 2019, 2017. So the most recent things go on top, the oldest things go on the bottom. Okay, and there are two kinds of CVs. One is for core jobs and one is for non-core jobs. So if you are a geologist and want a geology job, you have to make a two-page CV. See, this is a two-page CV. But if you are a geology person wanting to go to a non-core job, such as you want to be a software developer or a IT professional, want to go to finances, whatever. Okay, want to work in PwC, TCS, then you have to make a one-page resume, one-page CV. That's basically. So you have to summarize everything that you have done in one page, and that will be it. So, but today I will only talk about the two-page resume. Okay, so this is a personal preference, but I only try to keep my points to 3. So I basically I put my 3 most recent, most prominent achievements, or 3 most recent works, like that. Okay, so after that, your work ex or research experience section comes. You can also so in this place, in work and research experience, you can either put this one or maybe a position of responsibility. Such as, I'll take the example of maybe Darpan, okay, who is I don't know, founder. I think he's the founder of the Geo-Science Society. He can put that. It is a great thing, and he can put that POR and in position of responsibility, basically, and make a section out of that for whatever positions you had. Maybe you maybe you were a convener in an event. Maybe you arranged the annual fest of your college. Everything matters. All these things are important. So put them, whatever you have, and do not leave blank spaces. Okay, so I will come to this blank space later. This is something I left blank purposefully because I want to fill it out in front of you all. And let's come to this part. Okay, so this was my thesis. This is what I did. Something that is not very good, or let's say not very promising to eyes, is this line. Okay, see how this line ends right here. It's not even covering the 50% of the space that I have. Okay, so try to rephrase your sentences so that at least they are filling 70-80% of the line. Okay, like this is also good, this is okayish, but this is not good. Okay, these things are like these things catch eyes, and they don't look good on your CV. Okay, so see, this is a POR. I was the internship coordinator in IIT Bombay, and these are the things that I did. Also, another thing is bold whatever you want. See, if I am the interviewer, I'm not going to read this entire thing. I will never read it. I'll just see MATLAB. I'll just see 2D geophysical model is groundwater, seawater interaction. Okay, so I understood that this guy has done something in MATLAB, did something related to 2D geophysical models, and worked in groundwater, seawater interactions. Okay, This creates a basic impression. But if this was not in bold, let's say this, let's say this was not in bold, I wouldn't have known what to read from it. Okay, this is not catching any eye. Like, I would be lost. Okay, what words should I start reading first? I don't have that much time to read from topic, understanding, groundwater, seawater tanks. Nobody has that much time. Okay, so you have to highlight the things you want the interviewer to read first. Because I wanted the interviewer to know that I used MATLAB, so I know MATLAB. I want him to read that, him or her. I want them to know that I know how to make 2D geophysical models and inversion models. I highlighted that. And I also want them to know that I worked on groundwater. So this is what I did. This is how you create interest. Now, if he has read these three things, maybe he's the person looking for somebody who has experience in coding. Maybe he wants somebody who has experience in groundwater exploration. Then he will be intrigued by these three words, and then he'll start reading the entire passage. And that is how it goes. And this is the PUR, just like I said, the position of responsibility. It also comes under work experience, so you can put that and make sure you add numbers. Okay, numbers are eye-catching. Numbers are good. They they solidify whatever statements you're giving. They put a weight to all your statements. So put numbers wherever you can. And okay, so this. For this, I would like a participant. Honestly, I think Darpan is here. I'd like to talk to Darpan for this. So, Darpan, are you here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, let's say you are making a CV. So, tell me about your journey in Geo-Science Society. How did you start it? Just so when I tell you, start then. Sorry again. Okay, now Darpan, tell me about how you created the Geoscience Society.
So in 2023, we started as the small WhatsApp group, and there are 8 people. We started as like friends, and then make it something good in geoscience, like to make everyone
Wait.
invest in one
After
umbrella.
what about wait? What after WhatsApp?
After WhatsApp, we started reaching out our juniors, and then we
Started
created.
juniors. Okay.
And then
First, tell me
we
how many people were there in the messenger. As I said, numbers are important. How many people were there? About
7 to 8, I think.
7 to
Yeah,
8
7 to 8. Yeah.
participants. Juniors, uh, across all
Across all
colleges
colleges of,
in the state.
yeah,
And now you are a community of around
around 500 people in WhatsApp and almost 4,500 people in LinkedIn, I think.
in LinkedIn. And so this is about the journey. Now, how did you reach them?
So we
How did you?
used multiple contacts and networking processes, like
Okay, I
started
used pre-established alumni and community networks to diversify and expand. Okay, let's see what it gives. Founded and scaled a student-led community of 8 members to 500 plus active participants on messaging platforms and 2,000 members on LinkedIn within 1 year. You did it in 1 year, right? Okay. Expanded outreach by engaging juniors across. Yeah. See, this is good. Okay. What now? I feel this is too long. I won't read it. So yeah, this is good but too short. Okay. See, this is okay. This is good. Maybe I'll copy this. Okay. And you work with the font and etc. And also another important thing: always keep the font size same. Okay. Like I think this is 12. This is also 12. So okay. And also this is Times New Roman. Yeah. So I like Times New Roman. You may have a different choice, but this is the font that most of the academics and industry uses. So I would like to like I like to use this basically. And you Control C. What should be the name? Okay, I don't know this. I'm confused. I'll still ask ChatGPT. Community leadership. Not really. Maybe I'll say founder of Geo-Science Society. It was founded in 2024, right? Right?
2023.
Okay. See, this looks nice. Founder of Geo-Science Society. This looks nice, right? Okay. So also like keep everything in one page. Like this is going in a second page. Make sure it doesn't happen with you. So cut some things out, add some things, just make it in one page. And if a new section is starting, it should start on a new page. Like like this is going on a second page. That's not good. Even if it would have been like field experiences going on a first page, that wouldn't have been good either. So it is good to maybe okay, you get that right. I'll correct this later. Okay, so next was field experience. So make sure you put your fields, wherever you have gone. And I like for this, I've done the same thing. I just explained what I did in my field, what were the objectives, what all I learned, what I did, and this is what ChatGPT gave me, and this is what I write. Okay, and so you might have noticed that I repeatedly wrote something called high impact words. So I would like to mention them. So these are high impact words that you should use in your CV. Everybody does, and that's like an industry standard now. So you should use this. Like there's a list of it. Okay. This is good. Good. No. Okay. Founded, spearheaded, directed, championed. These are the things that your every sentence should start with. This is how you catch somebody's attention. Okay. Okay. So let's go on. We're running out of time. Okay. So make sure you put your fields. I have done 3. That doesn't matter if you have done 2 or 1. Just put it. Okay. And also don't lie in your CV. Okay. Because whoever is interviewing you has interviewed many people before you, and they know what a lie looks like in a CV. So even if you're writing a single word, make sure you have all the knowledge to back that up. Like if like be assured that you will be asked from every line of your CV at one point of your career. So make sure you are thorough with every line and everything you write in your CV. Don't lie. Okay. And then after that comes the skills part. You can write whatever you have learned. Like maybe somebody, like in my when I was teaching how to make a CV in IIT Bombay, somebody's told me that they know how to fly a drone and they have a certification for that. That's great. You should, if you have something like this, you should definitely write that. And if you know coding languages, even better. Like put them. And one thing is that if you like maybe how should I frame it? Like say you have started with a programming language, such as you have started with R. You just started to learn it. You are in the middle of a course in Coursera, and you're in the middle of a course in Coursera, and you have almost done 50% of it. Only then you should write it in your CV. Okay, that was like a norm that was set in my college. Like if you have learned about 50% or more, only then you can put that in your CV. So I will recommend everyone should follow that too. Like so that you can have at least a bare minimum knowledge. If somebody asks you what is an if-else statement, what is object-oriented programming, what is an API, you can answer these. Okay, that's why make sure you don't go write anything in your CV that is half-assed, half-baked. Sorry for my language. Okay. Hmm. So these are the skills that you write, and even if you don't have any skills, you can write all the extracurricular things you can do. Like maybe you can play football, maybe you can you know how to swim, and you have uh, competed in some good championships. Maybe write those. After this point, after the skills, you can add up like anything extracurricular, not related to academics, and make sure you fill this thing. Okay, this part is empty, and because this part was empty in 2023 when I submitted my CV, but now it's filled. So I would recommend not to keep any blank spaces in your CV. Okay. So I think that was all for the CV part I had. Maybe I can take a few questions right now, or if you want me to repeat any part, I can do that as well.
Yes, sir. There is one question by Baranwal Aniket. He has asked, please give a brief note on CV for applying job opportunities.
I'm very sorry, but your voice is echoing too much, and I couldn't understand half of what you said.
Is it clear now?
Better, yes.
Yes. So someone named Baranwal Aniket has asked, please give a brief note on CV for applying job opportunities.
Brief note on CV for applying job opportunities. This was what I was explaining, how to make a CV for job opportunities. This is how you make it. And if you are in somebody interested in research, then your research experience goes here. Okay, like for preliminary internships, your research and CVs are almost similar, but in research internships, one perk that you have is that you do not have to give this POR thing. Like, it's okay even if you have, if even if you didn't hold any position of responsibilities, that's still okay. They just test your research acumen over there. Does that answer the question? Okay. Okay. Should we add extracurricular? Okay. Should we add extracurricular achievements and academics achievements at the beginning part? Uh, Academic achievements would be better. Extracurricular achievements, I don't think you should, because if somebody is interviewing you, they are more interested in your academic skills. So that is something you should. Extracurricular skills should be achievement should be put at the bottom. That's what I feel. But as I said, there are no set patterns for a CV. You can try try it, but that would be my recommendation. Anything else? Sure. Okay, so yeah, so I think even I'm not sure, and I think resume is the for like even if you don't have a job experience, you call it a CV, curriculum vitae, as I remember. Mm, Even I'm not sure. Why don't we just search for it? I don't think it's very correct. But I think I'll get back to you with this question. And something I would like to know say in this part is, see, I didn't know this, okay, and I still don't know it. And you should never, if you are facing an interview, you should never be afraid to tell them what you do not know. See, they do not expect you to know everything. They know that you are still a student. You are eager to know. That's why you are in that interview. You cannot know everything, and that's okay. You just tell them, I do not know that. I wasn't given the exposure to this kind of topic, but if given a chance, I would definitely learn about this.
Okay, now we have a few questions. Like
Sure.
Shopnindu Boshu have asked what to write in the work and experience section to apply for internships if one has not had any research experience yet.
Right. For industrial internship or for research internship? Uh, can you repeat the question?
Okay, he hasn't mentioned yet about it yet, so you can just say about both.
Okay, for if you are applying for industrial internships, I think you can mention POR's position of responsibilities. Like, if, as I said, if you were a convener, if you helped your college in organizing an event, or maybe you were a part of the annual fest committee of your college, you can put those. And maybe you are, if you are interested in research, see, you have to for a research CV, you have to communicate your interest. Okay, like, tell them that you have read these kind of papers. Email them that you have read their papers, you have gone through these kind of subjects, and you are interested in that. Okay, something good about this academia field is people love who take interest in the subjects they like. Okay, so if you can show them, and if you're genuinely interested in a subject, and if you can communicate to that to your that to a scientist or professor, they would love it, actually. Do all
Okay.
companies require you to show your CV during a job? Yes. As far as I know, they all do. Like, whichever company I have known, they all do that. Like, they will ask you to submit your CV prior to your interview, and when you go inside the room and you sit for the interview, most of the times they have your CV in front of them. And if you have a good CV, they will ask you questions from that CV itself.
Okay,
See,
the next question.
yeah, go on. Sorry to cut you off.
Koina there has asked, do I need to add skills like communication, team leadership, etc., or is this outdated for now?
Koina, you can write leadership, but how do you know you have leadership skills? You can write communication, but how do you know you have good communication skills? You are telling it to the interviewer, but how? Like, how do you know? So that's why you have to back it up. Like leadership, how? You have to write. Maybe I led my class into uh, like I'm not being able to come with an example for this. Okay, I might sound like a broken record, but again, that first example, were the maybe you were the leader of a campus blood donation drive. That shows leadership skills, or whatever you have done that made you aware that you have leadership skills. Write that. Just don't. You cannot just write, I have leadership skills. At least I don't recommend it to. Should I add declaration statement at the end of my CV affirming that the information provided is true and accurate? If it's, I don't think, I have never done it, and I haven't seen anybody done that thing. But yeah, I think you should. Everybody assumes that what you write is true, and what you write should be true. Like you shouldn't lie in your CV. Can you tell me more about ATS trend? What is an ATS? I don't know. Can you tell me what is an ATS? Narendra Parihar, can you tell me what is an ATS? Maybe then I can help you with that.
Okay, Dada, there are more questions. Would you like to answer them now?
Okay. Well, I have 2 more minutes. You could just give me 2 more questions.
Okay, Dada. Bipasha Datta has asked, I am really interested in exploring the research side of geology early, especially topic like plate tectonics and all. What's the most practical way for an undergraduate to start building a credible research portfolio?
Okay, I will come to that when I go to my internship PPT. Give me another question.
Okay.
Remind me to answer this question.
Yes, Dada. And Trijit Pramanik has asked, as someone with experience in the industry, what's the most unexpected skill or trait you have found that's helped you succeed in your career as a petrophysicist, and how can we develop that in ourselves?
This is a hard question. See, I'm still new to this career. I don't have much experience, but uh, what I can tell you is that your patience is a very good skill that you should have if you're in the industry. You need to be patient. Things will take time. Things, like, even if you are aspiring to get in the industry, things will take time, but things will happen at the end of the day. So patience is a big skill that helps a lot. Be calm and be patient to whatever uh, task you are taking up, and that will help you a lot. Okay. Yeah, there was a question on one pager, so I will answer that and then I'll move. So no, if you are applying for a core job like geology, it should be two-paged. If you are applying for a non-core job, such as maybe you want to go to Wipro, PwC, TCS, maybe you want to be a software developer, then it should be one pager. Okay, I'll move to the PPT. Can you see my presentation?
Dada, there is one small question. Would you answer that?
Okay, if it's that important, sure.
Rupal Hajra has asked, is this mandatory to keep CV in one page?
I just okay, I just answered that. See, if you are applying for core jobs, you have to make it two-pager. That is a good practice. As I said, there is no set rules for you to make a CV. Okay, if there were, there would have been a established formula for CVs in the internet, but there isn't. Every institute follows a different pattern. Every individual follows a different pattern. What I follow and what IIT Bombay, most of the people in IIT Bombay follows is a two-page resume, and that is a good practice. What I feel, and because see, if you have to summarize your 5 years of academia and all your life's hard work. That's tough to do it in one page. So maybe just try to like two-page doesn't harm you much. Maybe three-page will be too long, so two-page is good. But if you don't have so much the content, feel free to make a one-page. Does it answer the question?
Yes, Dada.
Okay. What skills one should learn? Same as in every industry, you should be eager to learn and you should learn quick. Because see, whatever you are learning, I'll be honest. Whatever you are learning in your university, most of the things you will have to relearn when you enter the university. Like you will learn in a new from a new approach, as I should say. So you have to be able to quickly adapt to that. Okay, can you see my presentation? Can anybody see my presentation?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Okay. So thank you for the to the Geoscience team for helping me curate this mm, presentation. So here are my contact details. Reach out to me if anything comes up. Feel free. See, this is an important disclosure. I should have talked about this at the beginning of the session, but that's okay. Oh, so just another thing I almost forgot. See, I made the entire CV in Word, okay, Microsoft Word. But there is something else that I use and I recommend everyone to use. That is Overleaf. So basically, it is a coding language called LaTeX. So use that, make a new project, learn it. This is very helpful. This is a text editor, helps you make wonderful documents, and this will surely help you when you write your thesis. So I would recommend everybody to learn this. Right, not right now, but maybe at some point in your academic journey. Okay. Okay, so important disclosure that whatever I institute I have been or I am affiliated to, I am not representing any of them, and all of the contents I have been telling and what I will be telling in this presentation are my own thoughts and my own knowledge and whatever I gained from my own personal experience. So, starting with why an internship matters. See, when you are applying for a job, okay, and if you have a resume, you are a 9 pointer. Maybe you are the gold medalist of your batch. You're the topper. You have tons of trophies. You are an all rounder all over. But when the person interviewing you is sitting in front of you, he doesn't know what to ask you. Okay, he wants to hire you, but he doesn't know what to ask you and how to assess you. So he will maybe ask you what's your favorite subject. Maybe you will say, "So my favorite subject is geochemistry." Now you have to understand that the knowledge of geochemistry differs between you and the person interviewing you. He has like years of experience in the industry and he knows geochemistry much better than you do. And he will ask a question from his own understanding, and you might not be able to answer. So I'm not saying that you don't know geochemistry. I am pretty sure that you absolutely know and you rock in a geochemistry paper and you are the topper of your class, but there is a slight chance that you might not be able to answer. So that's where a good CV, just a second. That's where a good CV comes in. Because if you have a work experience in the form of a CV, most of the times they will have a foundation of what to ask you and what to talk to you about. They will ask you what you did in your CV, how you learned it, what was the approach, why did you do it the way you did it, what were the other approaches, what was the result, how did the peers respond to that, what was the outcome, what was the conclusion. They will be, you can drive a conversation with that through that. Okay. And one thing that you do not want in an interview is silence. You don't want, so you don't want that scenario when somebody asks you a question and you are silent, or any moment of silence. The more there is conversation in an interview, the more interaction, the more promising it is. Okay, that's what I feel. So an internship makes an interview easy, a job interview easy. You can be sure that there will be at least 40 to 50% of the questions from your internship. They will be interested. And if your internship is relevant, if your internship is relevant to the kind of role the interviewer is looking for, then you are in luck. You have a strong probability of getting hired. That's how it works. So there are three kinds of internships: academic, industrial, and non-profit. Okay. So, Shrujita, I think somebody asked a question about academic internship. Can you remind me what was it?
Yes, let me check once. He has asked what to write in the work and experience section to apply for internships if one has not had any research experience yet.
Okay, yes, yeah, right. I have that in here in this page. So yeah, let's start with academic internships. So internships can be paid, can be unpaid, but trust me, if you are getting an internship, take it. Don't think about couple of thousands won't matter much in the career. What how much like won't add much value to you as much as a good internship will. So paid internships include INSA, MyTax. MyTax is for Canada. So I would like you to, like, if anybody is interested in this, check this, because what I have heard in 2024, this MyTax Globelink, that contract, like that agreement, there was some issue with the agreement between the two organizations. So maybe check on this. Wait, I stop point. Yeah. So the Erasmus is for the European Union, and DARD is famous for German. The METI is for Japan. And one thing that has been going on, like coming in and around for the last couple of years, is Okinawa Institute. I think when I last year, or I think it was last year or 2023, when Okinawa Institute circulated and gave so many people opportunities to go to Japan and do a research internship, and that was indeed a very great opportunity. Some of my friends went there, and also I think Tokyo uh, University also has a similar program. So you can apply in all these, and there are a lot more apart from these. You can go to each university's website and look for them. Okay. One thing that I have seen in IITs is that, like I'll tell you a personal experience. Caltech, California Institute of Technology, it's a very big institute in uh, in the field of geoscience and in the field of natural sciences itself. So they came for internship campus. Okay, they interviewed, they shortlisted, they interviewed. So it was more like a campus placement for internships, basically. So that happened. That happens in IIT. So like IIT Bombay has a good relationship with University of Bloomington, and many people go there for the internships. And I would strongly recommend you all to, if you are interested in research, you should definitely explore opportunities in India and also abroad. Okay, there are so many good universities and good research work going on in geology, and it can be unpaid as well. And so both of these are unpaid mostly happens through referrals and cold emails. This is cold emails. So what happens is you so I will answer the question now. Basically, maybe somebody is interested in plate tectonics, but if you are interested in plate tectonics, you should be going to Google Scholar and reading a bunch of papers on plate tectonics, right? So you do that, and maybe a research paper catches your eye, and you contact the professor that I loved this work. This is what I would like to learn more from you. I would like to do an internship under you. Or maybe you talk to the professor in your university that, sir, I love this. I would like to do an internship under you in this subject. And maybe he will take you in for your summer internship. And if he doesn't have a position, maybe he will refer you to somebody who is also working in the similar field. So that's how academic internships are secured. See, I was never a part of this journey of academic internships. Whatever knowledge I have is what I have seen for because some of my friends did that. One of my friends went to Japan, another one went to Beijing, and other one got to INSA. So I have seen them how they were applying and everything. So that's why I came to know. But I would highly recommend if you are really interested in research, you should go to somebody who is experienced in this field and talk to them. The approach. So like if you do not know what you are interested in, okay. So like when I think most of you are in first, second, third, or fourth year of your bachelor's. I was not sure what I wanted to do. Okay, I'll be honest, and I know it's the same for many of you. Somebody said they are interested in plate tectonics. Maybe she knows, maybe he or she knows what subject she wants to pursue, but most of you do not know that, and that's okay. You just uh, look for a professor or a researcher. Tell them, sir, I want to learn from you. I want to do an internship, and I want to learn from you. Do an apprenticeship under you. And if he's impressed by your CV, and your CV may contain your academic records, and if he's impressed by it, maybe he'll send you some preliminary study material that will give you a head start on how to approach the internship. Like he will send you a couple of papers that, okay, read this, and maybe then we will have an interview and what you understand, and maybe after that we can discuss about the internship, like that. And otherwise, maybe the person who knows plate tectonics, he has they have read a ton of ton of papers on plate tectonics, and they have a specific question in mind. Like there are people like that. Okay, I had a friend like that who had a research topic in his mind since he was in bachelor's. He wanted to work in a very niche field. Maybe some of you are like that. You have a particular research topic in mind. No, I have to work. I want to work in this field. So in that case, you create a research proposal. So in that case, you create a research proposal. You read a lot of papers, and maybe a professor in XYZ professor, you like his work, and that aligns with your interest, and you approach him via email and tell them that how interested you are in their work, and ask them if they have a vacancy in their lab for any internship, because you want to learn from them. So that's how you do that. And other ways are, of course, college. Some colleges, as I said, some colleges, internships, universities, they have good university relations, and they come to take interns, and department collaborations with universities. Like in my department had a collaboration with uh, a university in China, and one of my friends went for an internship in Beijing for that. And you can also take help of your seniors and mentors or professors. And also in alumni groups, there are regular posts about vacancies. You can take help of that. And lastly, so these are in order of how you should like in the order of how should I say, least competition. Like in colleges, you have the most chances. College websites and LinkedIn are will have the highest number of competition because everybody will go for that. Okay. Last are LinkedIn and college websites. There are many groups and many people who post regularly on different vacancies in the academia. So keep an eye out for that. Okay. Now, okay. Anybody wants have a question about research internship? I hope I can answer them. Okay. What is it?
I have done a field under my internship program. So should I include it under my fieldwork experience or under the heading of internship only?
No, fieldwork. I would recommend you to keep it under field experience, but also add a section like you did a field, but you also did some lab work, right? Like you collected, maybe you collected Deccan basalts from the Western Ghats. But what do you do after that? Maybe you did a geochemical analysis, right? So put that part in your work experience section or internship section. Did you say something?
No, no.
Okay. Oh, so yeah, but put that field experience in the field part. It doesn't really look good uh, if you put one field experience in the work experience section and another one in your field section which is dedicated for your fields. So keep all your fields in that section, and maybe the work you did after the field, put that in your internship section or work experience section. Does that help?
Yes, I guess. And
Okay.
then we have a general question that Sorbajit and Shorav has asked about the skills one should develop in undergraduate to get a job in geology.
Get a job. Okay, you should be good in field. Like what our professors used to tell me are that these field geologist is a dying breed. Honestly, it's a rare breed. Not everybody is comfortable. Like I am not a person who will who would like to go to fields. Okay, so it is a rare breed, and if you are good at fields, you will be in a lot of demand. Not everybody wants to uh, travel day and night across the field to do geology. Like I wanted to sit in an office and do work. That's what I wanted. So everybody's preference changes. So maybe use that and be good in your subjects. Like if you see, if there are different kinds of industries which I will come to in some time. So if every industry demands a different kind of skill set that you need. Okay, and I will address that. Okay. So industrial internships, yeah. If you want to have a taste of industry, do that. If you want to know what the industry in geosciences feel like, so there are three sectors mainly: oil and gas, mineral and mining, and consulting firms. Okay, oil and gas are the big behemoths of ONGC, Oil India, BP, ExxonMobil, SLB. So some of them pay for the internships and some of them don't. But the last line experience is more than the stipend. Even if one company is paying you, one person is getting 1 lakh stipend a month and another person is getting nothing, after the internship of 2 months, I will say that both of them have gained equal things. Okay, they are both equal because they have both gained something useful that they will be able to leverage during a job interview. So always focus on the experience part more than the stipend part. So mining and mineral is another sector that needs a lot of geologists, and the demand grows every year. And some of the companies are AMD, you know, the Atomic Minerals Directorate, and SAIL, Coal India, etc. This is private, and but they also conduct internship programs and consulting firms Like I don't know if you know about SRK. It's a consulting firm, most probably. So, and there are other consulting firms mostly for mining and minerals. And but check on that. I might not be absolutely correct, but I think SRK is a consulting firm, and they can be paid and non-paid, and mostly paid are through campus placements. But recently, Baker Hughes, which is a service provider in oil and gas, and Shell, which is a E&P based company, they offer off-campus internships. Like you should keep a lookout for these advertisements, and then apply for these. And they can be unpaid as well. And as I said, experience is more than the stipend itself. And lastly, the non-profit internships. I think this is like an underdog. If you are somebody who wants to go to business administration MBA, go get a very good job in a tier one city, and wants to do an MBA for that, I think these will shine up your CVs like nothing else. Like maybe volunteer in a maybe volunteer for a few months, maybe 6 months, 3 months, volunteer in a NGO or a non-profit organization and work with them. That I can I did that once, and I'll tell you that shapes you as a human at so many levels. That like at one point of time, you will forget that you are doing all this to just make a CV, and you will be so engrossed in your work. It will help you shape as a human and teaching you a lot more life lessons than so many other things. So these are very good CV builders. So do that. And so the conclusion and preparation tips. So I think most of you are in second year. Means very soon you will all face your first interviews of your life. So explore all the opportunities that is thrown on your way. If you are getting an internship, any opportunity to work and learn about the industry, take it. Don't be picky about this. Take all the opportunities and experience that you can, and it's okay to make mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes, and that's honestly okay. See how I used to see my mistakes is that what I used to imagine. Okay, maybe there are 100 mistakes that I can do in a particular paper, and when somebody catches one mistake, that I felt like, okay, now there is one less mistake that I will ever make in my rest of the academic journey. That's how I used to see my mistakes. Mistakes are okay as long as you are willing to learn from them, honestly. Work on your communication. Just this is very important. I should have kept it on the top. Work on your communication. You can be the topper of your class. You can be the most knowledgeable person in the room, but you should be able to express your knowledge. You should know how to communicate what you have to offer. So work on your communications, and be aware of your surroundings, all the new trends. There is a boom in AI. You should at least know how to leverage that. Maybe I'm not asking you to learn how to code. If you know how to code, that's amazing. See, when Microsoft Excel came, nobody asked people you should know how to create a Microsoft Excel from scratch using a C language, but they wanted people to know how to use that. So at least know how to use AI. That is important. uh, this is not just a fuss. This is actually a very important topic everybody should focus on right now. And so ending with encouragement, uh, these interviews aren't obstacles. They will shape you, and they will pave the path for your future career. And be it can get depressing sometimes, it can get exciting sometimes. These are filled with highs and lows. So be prepared for them, and just know you are not alone in this journey. Everybody has gone through it. I have gone through it. My seniors have gone through it. My juniors will go through it. So be ready when you start facing interviews. Be ready for these things. Okay. And thank you. And that was all. And feel free to reach out whenever you feel like. You have my contact details at the first slide. Email me, uh, drop an invite on LinkedIn, whatever, and I'll be happy to help. Okay, maybe we can answer a few questions.
Yes, Dada, we again have few questions. Shonchita
Sure.
has asked, the field that our curriculum offers usually, should I put it in experience column in a resume?
Sorry, I couldn't hear it. Can you please repeat?
Yes, Shonchita has asked, the field that our curriculum offers usually, should I put it in experience column in a resume?
Uh, no. See, experience usually means job experience or experience in the industry. So, what I used to do is make a separate section for fields, because you are a geologist and company who is interviewing you expects you to have field, so it's not something new to them. So I think it's better, this is a personal recommendation, this is what I feel, so I think it's better to just create a separate section for fields.
Okay. Next, we have Baranwal Aniket. He has asked, what will be better between apprentice and internship from PSU like ONGC?
What is the difference between apprenticeship and internship? I didn't understand the question, so I'm not aware of the difference between an apprenticeship and internship. What is it?
Apprenticeship is a long-term structured training program, often in a skilled trade, that combines
Okay.
basically paid-on-the-job work with formal instruction.
Yes, if your college allows it, do it. If your college allows you to go vanish for 6 months and work for a company, definitely do it. It's worth the experience. But if you do not have that option, go for an internship. That's still good.
Okay. Swapnendu Bose have asked, can I get a solely office job in mining or oil industries, or is it mandatory to be placed in fields initially?
What I understand is most of the mining companies will send you to fields. Now, this is also from what I have seen. Like I know Hindalco sends you to fields, Maheshwari mine sends you to fields. Most of the oil industries, they will give you an office job. They will like you have to sit in an office. Some people like that, some people like the other, personal choices. Can you share about your ExxonMobil journey, how to get into their off-campus? I'm sorry, Sahana. As of yet, I don't think ExxonMobil conducts off-campus recruitments for freshers. It mostly goes for placement internships, and it doesn't even go for placements actually. It goes for internships. So, like at least till now, in the last couple of years, it didn't have. Maybe in the future it might. I'm not aware of that. But what it does is it recruits for internships, and you will work on a project for 2 months, and if you are good at it, you will get a job offer. That's how it works.
Okay. Prachurya Naskar has asked, my college does not offer campus placement, so how can I apply for industrial internships?
So again, as I said, you can reach out to your alumni, you can reach out to your professors. Professors have connection. You can reach out, see, tell them that I want to be in the industry and I want to do an internship. I want to know how things work in the industry, and also look into LinkedIn. There are all sorts of advertisements for internships. Like I think in August there was advertisement for internship at Baker Hughes in Mumbai. Many people have applied for that. So these are some of the ways you can get it off campus.
Okay, Dada, about one question by Narendra Parihar, that can you tell me more about ATS friendly resume and CV? He said that basically they are using the AI to get information from our CV in simple words.
Okay, I'm sorry, but here I have no idea about that. I think you have to ask that to somebody more knowledgeable. I'm not aware about that. Any more questions?
Okay, so I don't think there is any more questions. So someone has asked to show the CV from top to bottom. Don't worry, we will provide you with that so you can go through that later. So thank you so much, Dada, for your insightful talk today. It was quite evident from the responses that the audience really enjoyed it. And thanks to the audience for the questions. Now we would like to hear from you if you could share your thoughts and review of today's program.
Well, I think it's amazing. See, this putting something like this at your age is truly commendable. Uh, I'm pretty sure many of us, many of our batchmates, many of our seniors have thought of something like this, of a platform like this, creating a community, but nobody had the guts or the resources to materialize it. But you guys did it, and that's something very impressive. And even I was impressed when I first learned about this community from one of my juniors. And this is actually very excellent. And so at least I would like to support in any kind. I'd like to support this community in any kind I can. So feel free to reach out to me if you need any help. Arey, sir, I'm not a sir. Please don't call me that. Dada was fine. You can call me Aditya, no problem. You don't have to call me. I'm not a sir. Nobody has to call me sir. Just call me Aditya, whatever.
Okay, thank you so much, Dada. Now I'd like to call Mr. Orit to conclude the session.
Thank you, Srijita. So, good afternoon, everyone. I am Harit from Karchi, a third year undergraduate student from Department of Geology, Triveni Devi Bhalutia College, Running, and currently serving as the Vice President of Geo-Science Society. First of all, I thank you, Aditya, for such an insightful and engaging session on CV making and internship opportunities. I hope today's session has cleared many of the doubts and concerns that students often have regarding CV preparation and internship applications, and helped everyone to get a clearer idea of how to move forward in this field. I would also like to thank our convener and host, Srijita Dorpon, our secretary, and all the members, and especially the teams members of our society. For them, we have such a smooth and seamless session. And a very big thanks to all of the participants for joining in and making this session a great success. With your continuous support, we will definitely organize many more such or informative sessions in future. And with that, I conclude this session successfully. Thank you once again, everyone. It's all okay, I think. Srita, is it all okay now?
Yes, no issues.
And for the participants, as Srijita mentioned, you will get the PPT and contact details at LinkedIn of Dada through our WhatsApp group. So please stay tuned with the group. And please follow our social media handles for such news, geology related news. Thank you.